Good morning. So this reading is for Tuesday, June 17th. And what I'm going to do is just pull a little bit about our past, our present, and future energies. One more. Current energy. I don't always say this, but it feels significant right now. If this is going in a direction that you don't like for whatever reason, you can certainly make a different decision now to change the entire timeline. Because what I'm reading here is the current trajectory. It's not anticipating other future decisions you might make. So take that as it resonates. If there is something in any of the readings that just doesn't sit with you, or you don't like the direction that it's going, you can make different choices, and that will reflect in future readings. So let's get the future energy here. Well, I should say, if enough of you make different choices, then it reflects. These are collective. So again, kind of take what resonates for you. Looking here, bottom of the deck, I am getting the Ace of Cups. Now the Ace of Cups, it is a new beginning. All of the aces are. I love to see this one coming out because this is very much focused on your emotional well-being. This is about you, because I'm getting a lot of initiating a new start, because what you're doing is you're choosing your happiness. You're going down the path of your happiness. This is coming through as one of the choices that you made, which makes sense why I felt the need to say that earlier. So again, whatever makes sense to you, whatever is going to be in your emotional best interest. Showing up here in the past, I am getting the Two of Cups, and I'm getting soulmate energy with this Two of Cups. Soulmates can have different roles in our lives. I know I have mentioned it a time or several on this channel, but I have different soulmates. I have a cousin who is a couple years older, and I swear that we were sisters in a previous life. She's the one that taught me how to read and write early on, before I was even school age. And so Two of Cups, soulmate energy. I also have one of my nieces, one of my nephews. They definitely have been children of mine in prior lives. And so we're all very connected in that way. And so take it as it resonates. Two of Cups, because I am picking up the soulmate energy, can be any kind of relationship in your life, even friends. I've had friends, those people that you instantly connect with, they would be soulmates too, some sort of prior relationship in a prior life. And so the Two of Cups could also indicate love and romance. I am seeing it here with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a card of relationships. It's teamwork, it's collaboration. Two of Cups, Three of Pentacles, building something here with another person. I am getting the Strength card here as well. And so it might have required a lot of inner strength. That Leo energy really coming through pretty loud and clear. I'm getting that kind of internal taming the beast. So either you were overcoming some sort of fear in this type of dynamic, or the dynamic was pushing you to overcome some sort of fear. So take that as it makes sense for you and your situation. But I am getting the sense here that there was somebody here in the past, a soulmate energy, that triggered something within you. You wanted to build something with this person. Cups energy, emotional, something practical with the Pentacles, but it required inner courage, inner strength to really kind of move things along here. There is something that you're leaving behind, because I'm getting at the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles, I'm getting it a couple of ways. And so either you need to leave something behind so that you can move forward with this connection that you want, or you maybe left this connection behind, and there might be an opportunity here for some sort of mending. The Venus energy with the Empress showing up here. So Venus likes to bring things together. It's a healing of wounds, how the Empress is coming across. And so you might want to heal some sort of relationship here in the past. Something here that maybe triggered you, required some strength to really overcome and be in the connection. If that's not your story, you are leaving something behind. It's in favor of this Ace of Cups, this new chapter, new beginning, getting exactly what you want here. Because I'm also getting the Knight of Cups showing up here. And so you're moving in the direction of your own goals, of your own happiness. Showing up here in the future energy, I'm getting the Page of Cups. There might be a heartfelt apology coming through, whether it's you or the other person. I'm getting more the sense if it's you, if you're the person that needs to leave something behind and you need to kind of work on this connection here, that might require an apology. Regardless of an apology, this is about sharing your feelings, opening up, expressing how you feel with that page energy. Wheel of Fortune is also coming through. Jupiter energy, its growth, its expansion. And so the more that you lean into this new beginning and focus on what really matters to you, be in that happy energy, wanting more of that happiness in your life, the Wheel of Fortune is blessing it with a lot of growth and a lot of expansion. I'm also getting the Emperor energy. And it's interesting the way that this is coming across, because I have the Two of Cups, the Empress, and the Emperor in a diagonal here. And so take it as it resonates for you. If you're looking for a romantic interest, you could be calling in somebody or reconnecting with a person here. And I say the reconnecting because of that Five of Pentacles. We'll see what else comes out when I clarify here. It's the Five of Pentacles and the Strength that would feel really significant here. So let's see. Let's get the Two of Cups first. Strength. Okay, so clarifying the Two of Cups, I have the Page of Wands. So this would indicate that there was some sort of move here in the past, coming together, figuring things out. I'm getting a lot of sense of those kind of early days of any kind of relationship, whether it's a friendship, it's a romantic connection, whatever the case may be. This here does indicate that you at least met this person. You might have met this person. I'm getting a lot of 5D energy here with this, which would indicate maybe you met this person in your dreams. And when you met this person in your dreams and you encounter this person in real life, you're going to kind of recognize a similar energy. The person's going to feel very familiar to you. But I am getting the sense here that you did meet this person already in the 3D and probably the 5D too, or 5D as a starting point. With the Three of Pentacles, I'm getting at the Ace of Pentacles here. So Ace of Pentacles, another new beginning. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. When these two show up in the reading, a lot of stability, a lot of focusing on what you want. The Ace of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles, really building something that is practical and long lasting. That's exactly what you were looking for when you encountered this soulmate. It was a lot of coming together, maybe those kind of early stage, getting to know each other, actions around it. With this Strength card, because this one does feel really pivotal here, Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. So the Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. So this would absolutely indicate the past life. This one here, in order to really get this relationship going, in whatever context it is, there's something where Seven of Pentacles, you needed to invest in yourself. It's investing in yourself. It's really digging deep, finding that strength. You needed to do some inner work on yourself in order to make this real. The Six of Cups is coming across as that card of nostalgia, but it kind of woke something inside of you. This kind of sudden realization of, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want to build. And in order for me to go down this path, I need to do some internal work on myself. That's where the Seven of Pentacles is coming in. And so now whatever transpired between you saying, okay, I need to work on myself, and kind of present day, I'm getting a couple of different storylines with that Five of Pentacles. You might have either had to walk away from this so that you could do the work that you need to on your own. And now you're looking to revisit and see kind of, can we pick up where we left off or even begin again? If that's not your storyline, it could be that you were working on this while trying to build this connection. And you kind of hit this point of, you know what, I just really need to let go of the past, because it's that Strength card and the Five of Pentacles that are so loud in this reading. So let's get the Five of Pentacles here. Empress. Knight of Cups. So with that Five of Pentacles energy, leaving something out in the cold, whether you had to leave this relationship behind and kind of connect here, or it was you needed to leave something behind in order for this to really keep moving forward. What I am getting here with the Five of Pentacles is I'm getting the Phoenix, so the Phoenix rising, along with the Two of Pentacles. And so whatever it is that you left behind was absolutely in your best interest. There was something here, so whether the relationship had to take some sort of pause so that you could work and leave something behind, because I am getting a very strong sense that you had to work on yourself, overcome your own fears. They might have been fears of abandonment or just you kind of being left out in the cold first. Something along those lines could absolutely be at play here. But I'm getting that you are making a very clear decision that you're overcoming your own fears. You're focusing on what is really most important for you. You're embracing this Ace of Cups, this new beginning. And so, with all of this energy, the Two of Pentacles says, I know what's in my best interest. I know what I need to prioritize. It's because I have reconnected with that higher version of myself, that self that knows exactly what's in my best interest down here in the 3D. I am absolutely getting a very strong connection between your 3D self and your 5D self. And so this here feels like kind of a rebirth or a reawakening of some sort. With the Empress, I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles could indicate maybe getting to know each other again if you were in some sort of separation, or maybe just kind of opening up around whatever has taken place. The Knight of Pentacles is a lot of information, sharing energy, learning information about the other person, and kind of sharing what you have been going through yourself. The Empress, and I keep getting that mending energy. And so that Venus energy, it does rule relationships. It wants to create harmony and balance here. And so what I'm getting the strong sense of is whatever transpired during this time period, there is kind of a deepening of the connection, even if it's not a full-blown reconnection that's taking place. I am getting the deepening of the connection. It's because of you, where you are right now in your journey. You're at a point and place where you feel grounded and stable enough, that Phoenix rising energy, where you're able to start opening up and sharing your experience, sharing whatever it is that you feel needs to be told. With the Knight of Cups, I'm getting the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, just take the gender as it resonates for you, but that is a very receptive, I'm getting a lot of emotionally driven, passionate energy. So the Wands energy, because it is that forward movement. So whatever action is coming out of this Knight of Cups, whatever movement, whatever action and direction you want to go, this indicates to me that you're really open to whatever is a possibility here. So I'm just getting that taking it slow, taking it fast, building from the beginning, picking up where you left off. I'm getting with that Queen of Wands that you're really open to how this moves forward. It's not about having this preconceived set of steps that need to be followed in order to go down this path. Not at all. Not right now. Not with that Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Page of Cups here in the future. Tell me about the Emperor. With the Page of Cups, I'm getting the Ace of Wands. And so we have almost all the aces out here. This does indicate a new beginning. The only one missing is the Ace of Swords, that clarity, but it feels like that's already there. There isn't a need to reintroduce clarity. It feels like you've already got to that point. And so with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands, very similar to the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups, there's a lot of movement here that's going to take place. It's about trusting your gut, trusting that you're making the right decisions for yourself, acting on those decisions. I love how this is all playing out, because the Page of Cups does tell the story of, you know what, I'm going to keep saying that this works for me, this doesn't work for me. I'm getting a lot of almost boundary setting with the Page of Cups, but these would be emotional boundaries and really kind of opening up around how you feel and how you want to be treated in this connection, in whatever this is. Just this sense of, there's a sense of security that is coming out of you that feels very strong and very solid. And you're getting to the point of really feeling like you can open up because of that sense of security. Because if it's something that's in your best interest, then the person's going to be receptive to it. If somebody's not receptive to it, that also tells you what you need to know. And I don't get that you're going to try and force a situation here. I also don't think you're going to need to. This feels like it's all kind of falling into place, especially when I see the Empress here with the Wheel of Fortune. We've got Venus out here again. And we've got Jupiter. These are the two benefic planets. And so that Jupiter energy, growth and expansion of the relationship, of the connection, also the harmony and balance here within it. So I love how there's this kind of resettling that's taking place in the current energy and this growth that is coming up in the future. And here, when I get the Emperor with the High Priestess, a very strong spiritual connection. And so the Emperor energy can be a my way or the highway. But with the Emperor and the Empress out here, I am just getting the two people that were in that initial Two of Cups union coming together, really working together, building something in the future. But the High Priestess does indicate there's a lot of spiritual just growth within the connection because of this Jupiter energy, but the strong spiritual connection, it already exists. But there's something about kind of almost like the roots spreading out more, that there's a deepening of the connection, but it's not growing up, it's growing out. And there's something about that. It's growth. I mean, there's a lot of growth that's taking place. I'm not getting anything more out of that kind of spreading the roots out. So this is a reading for Tuesday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.